Okay, so today I'm just going to go over quickly because I'm now releasing the Sanguine Suites prefab and some of the terrain surrounding it to a project, um, a public project, so that you'll be able to download. And this is going to kind of explain step by step how to get this accessible on your end. So you'll want to go to the link in the description of the Discord server, first my Discord server, and it'll be in the downloads channel right here. You won't have the same menus I have because I'm an administrator, but and I just made the server. That's why it has no members. So calm down. Um, and you and later on, I guess if you're seeing this video after a while, you might have to search for this, but this should be here still. And there will be a Google Drive link to a zip folder that contains the project file. And if you go there, this is what you'll get. You'll download, and I'll show the whole process just because, just to like dispel fears that this is like a virus, I guess. Um, so we'll download this to, I'll just do desktop. Yeah, because you'll have to move this eventually. So that's downloaded. Now, after that, you'll go to where you've downloaded. So I have it here. And you're going to open your project file. So that will usually be in Documents, Fortnite Projects. And this is, well, you don't need your actual project file. You need your project folder, your project files folder. So here I have all my Unreal Engine for Fortnite projects, and what you'll do, I already have it here, Sanguine Suites Public. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna just bring this over here, and you're gonna just right-click Extract. Now, I mean again, because people think this is virus, because I'm not extracting it there. I'm gonna extract it here just to show what it is. It's got my first name in there, and it doesn't matter. So here it is, and this is as you can see, it's just the project file. You got your plugins, your content, and you have all of this. So this is going to be what you're looking for. But after you've extracted that to your project file, you'll be able to see it, and make sure you're going to have to close, I'm fairly certain, Unreal Engine or Unreal Editor for Fortnite if you have it open already to see the project. I don't think it'll show up just when you click New or Open Project. And I mean, I've downloaded projects before, so I'm fairly certain sometimes you have to search for it because it's a little bit far down when you open. But after you've got your editor open, you'll be greeted with your project menu. And again, as I said, you may have to scroll down to find it. Mine's right here because it's my project. So you're going to just go, you'll open the project file, and that's where you'll get the prefab. And this project really only exists as a root for it. So here's the waterfall. I didn't put that in a folder because I was a little bit stupid, but so if you go to prefabs last resort, this is going to be it. I'm on performance mode right now because this is a gigantic prefab. You're probably going to want to be on performance to move this yourself because of just how big it is. And there are a few things missing from this. I'm going to go over them quickly because they're in another part of this same project that I just couldn't make into a prefab. So right here, you'll have the whole thing. Well, there's not this fireplace by the vault because I didn't make that yet. But if you have experience with Unreal Editor for Fortnite, you shouldn't have much problems making that yourself. So here's the whole prefab. Now, as most people can probably see, there's no terrain, there's no of those exterior rocks, there's no of the space heaters, and there's none of palm trees around here. And back here, there's supposed to be another house. If you played the map, there's not a house, like a little resort area back there. And those can't, I didn't make them into this prefab because that would make it more resource intensive. Just delete that. Yeah, this is a bug I had when I first made the project. I could never find that on the source project file, but I know I put it there. It was invisible for whatever reason. Um, so that'll be there. That'll greet you, nice and fun. Um, so yeah, there's all this. With it, you can go to props, last resort, and here's all the props that you have. This is basically the gallery. You can see we got water walls, yeah, hot tub, and we have all the custom stuff like the outdoor fire pit. Um, I mean, like everything, it's all here. Then what's next is here is the actual source file, I guess you could say. This has basically everything that's been made. It has all your materials. Um, it has a bunch of custom props. These aren't all the props. You'll find most of your custom props in Atrium blueprints, and then you can do buildings, landscape, which would be like all this, or props, which is all this. There's vaults, place settings, gym, the bar stuff, and okay, you've got your heist elevator here. This is all pre-compiled in Battle Royale, so I just did it here too. It'll have your let's move this up a little. Well, you get the point, right? You can explore it for yourself. Now, for anybody who's like, well, I want the terrain. I don't want to make that myself. I don't want to put all the rocks there myself. That's still here. That's just going to be in your maps folder. This is the prefab. This is what I use to load the prefab. So if you want to add stuff to the prefab, you can go through this and update it. And then there's the playable. The the playable is basically, it has all the terrain. It's what you could load a player into, as opposed to just throwing the prefab in the abyss and hoping for the best. So in this folder, file, not even file, in this level, after it loads, I'm too lazy to cut this out. I gotta start cutting stuff out for future videos. So you can see, just wait for the shaders to load. This is in performance, so I'm actually gonna switch off of performance. This is gonna, I'll just pause because it's gonna take a while. All right, so I've changed my previewing levels. So this is what it's going to look like. This is your playable. This is the full chapter 4 terrain, unlike the prefab. This is a little bit. If that happens, what you can do to see it again is you can just select your this right here. At least I thought. Well, it's an issue you can fix on your own, I guess, because I already compiled the project folder. So this has all your landscape layers correct. This is like where you could put Eclipse of State or Relentless Retreat if you guys want to do that yourselves. Unfortunately, this doesn't have biomes because I will release the Chapter 4 landscape material at some point. I'm just trying to figure out grass speed is really fast right now, like grass wind speed. But stay tuned for that. The official Chapter 4 landscape material I might release. So this is the full prefab. It's playable because it has your underground volumes for the bunker. It is the full terrain. All your layers are correct. It has all the cliffs. It is this back house. It has your rocks. Although this one's blue. Now an easy way to fix that is basically just use this override material. And it's a little rougher around the edges, but it doesn't have that blue. So you can see here, you got your bunker. I didn't include any bosses or mechanics I threw in, just because I didn't want to. So this has your area. This would be the snow biome around it, and you can, if you guys want, you can put that stuff all there yourself. But that's what is included. It's the playable and the prefab. And again, because this is like a temporary project file, if you want to make your own, your own stuff. All you have to do is you just have to select these 3 folders and this water fountain too. You'll have to select. So all this, whoop, dang it. How did I screw that up? Okay, you'll control click all these, you'll right click, and you'll migrate, and you'll go to, and you'll save your selected, and you'll go to your other, I mean, I'm not going to do all this, but you'll go to your project file that you want to migrate all of this to. That's where you'll go. I know this video is really hassled, like all of mine, because I'm just doing it without a script, as per usual. I hope this is helpful, at least somewhat. Yeah,